So I find it really a very good idea. 10 minutes short pieces to express and also impress.
I'm surprised also to see what I mentioned before, that it's not only a show, but that it's much more behind it, that it's a meeting place and it has a concept. And it's very impressive also to see what you can do with volunteer work here and what kind of a big network they were building up.
I don't think like in Lucky Trimmer, nobody has a specific role. So we all, it's very organic, the structure. Everyone does a little bit of everything.
And really simple in between people, artists and the team and the technicians. So yeah, it's really nice.
Ich würde es als unabhängig bezeichnen.
Ich fand das einfach eine neue und eine innovative Idee. Deswegen denke ich, ist das ein ganz schöner Weg für mich, auch so ein bisschen am Tanz noch dran zu bleiben, indem ich es unterstütze. Und gerade Berlin steht ja auch für Dinge, die nicht immer so ganz bequem sind.
Gegenüber Tanz gibt es teilweise auch viele Vorbehalte. Und das ist das Tolle, dass es eben Lucky Trimmer nimmt. Also Lucky Trimmer ist wirklich eine Einladung an alle, Tanz zu schauen.
We always make sure to invite as many programmers and festival people as we can, and this year we're very lucky to have a lot of people coming, so that's a good chance for you guys.
And I'm super delighted to be here and to see that it's not only a show of 8 choreographers, of 8 short choreographies, but it's a whole event, it's a network, and it's a small universe, and that's super interesting to see.
Sometimes we think that like intimacy brings a lot, and we see also in the variety and also in the intimacy of Lucky Trimmer something that we have in common.
Besides friendships, I really appreciate that the whole Lucky Trimmer team and also the idea supports the independent artists.
And so we have the same maybe way of thinking.
And we appreciate the great variety because you present different styles of dance works and choreographers.
Lucky Summit is kind of an opportunity for us to discourse a little bit about what's going on maybe in our personal lives or what's going on in the dance community. This time I decided to invite some of the international guests who are here, who I'll present in 2 minutes. And I wanted to address the theme space.
And you have few artists, the programmers, and it's really nice to have this all day together. Where you discuss some things, you present your reality, you share, and then you have a walk and eating together. It's really important. I think it's the best way to really create connections.
And then you come to Berlin and you see these venues with all the people from all over. So it was quite thrilling.
Space is responsibility. Space is also responsibility for the artist. So the more space you have, the more responsibility you have to take.
I really appreciated that Lucky Trimmer was organized by people that took a risk with me and time again, and sort of saw directly to what my talents were and what I could offer in this context, and made it very easy for me to have stage time without having to really work hard at promoting myself. So again, I was lucky in being noticed by the luckies.
yeah, the thing is really like ding, 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 ding. And now it's like seeds that are gonna blossom somehow in my imagination. That's how I feel it.
It's in a way punky. That's what I expected.
So it's almost this sort of weird space, but it always ends up being very friendly and fun, actually, and kind of quirkiness and conversations and laughter. So it's always it's very life-giving.
Es geht ja nicht immer darum, ob es jemandem gefällt oder nicht gefällt. Es geht ja auch darum, dass man mal einen Denkanstoß gibt.
But therefore, I'd like to come back tomorrow, actually, to take another.
Ich fand das gut. Jedes Stück hatte was. Also das war wirklich, man sieht dann auch die Ideen und auch diese neuen Körpertechniken. Das war toll, muss ich wirklich sagen.
There's a huge variety also for different kind of tastes and also for different kind of ages, with a different kind of humor, with a different kind of feeling also. I think it's somehow like a way also educating the audience and making audience, and this is something very interesting and peculiar of a festival, I would say.
Daran muss man glauben, weiter tanzen.
Where do I see Lucky Trimmer go into the future? I mean, I have very big dreams for Lucky Trimmer, lots of ambition. I would love to have diverse activities for Lucky Trimmer, so start having other concepts, workshops, more interaction with the Berlin scene. I have lots of ideas, but I also don't want to say too much and keep it. But it's working constantly on it to reach another level. Internationally also, to build a network, to send people on tour. So let's see.
Lucky Trimmer is growing in its international awareness, and it's really, at this point, bringing its platform to other parts of Europe and hopefully other parts of the world. The other direction I see it going is in getting more active in the community and in the sort of collective change-making efforts, and supporting artists who are actually doing something beyond just making artwork, but actually doing things to make a difference in their own communities or in the larger, the world at large. Yeah.
I found that Lucky Trimmer has grown a little bit in age, but in a good sense.
Yeah.
What I would like it to be is that we keep the spirit that we are, like the Lucky Trimmer spirit. Be lighthearted and be professional, but take it easy and be relaxed about everything and have a different approach so that it's still fun for everyone. So that's like the child mind thing that we have as our philosophy, and that we have to remind ourselves all the time
to not be too serious about it
and keep this lucky spirit.
Yeah.
So the question is, if we have 3 words to describe Lucky Trimmer.
Colorful.
Passionate.
Entertaining.
Playful. Experimental.
Daring.
And fresh.
Fresh.
Fun.
I would say fun.
Fun. It's fun.
Cool.
Versatile.
Touching.
Professional.
Surprising.
Diverse.
Pink.
Genial.
Nice people.
Uniqueness.
Wacky.
10.
Warm.
Exciting.
Pleasure.
Lucky.
Intimacy.
Good organization.
Oh, that was the one I was going to say.
And carrots.